Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe that I'm finally saying this, but welcome to the first ever CEW Academy show. I know this is episode 4, but it's the first time that the doors have been opened to the general public, and tonight's show cannot be any more entertaining, as tonight the first Academy champions are crowned as Alyssa Ross takes on Nola Fleming for the Academy Women's title, and Jason Campos takes on Aldrich Jackson, our main event of the evening. But at first, we are going to cut straight to our first matchup, as it will be an exhibition match as Isaiah West takes on Ben Jenkins. Let's go right over to there right now. We are kicking the show off with an exhibition match as making his way down to the ring. I don't know if I'm allowed to be doing this as the national anthem's playing. I feel like I'm disrespecting America right now. Okay, making his way down to the ring. It is the man they call Benkins. It is Ben Jenkins, and obviously we saw during the promo battle him and Isaiah West. They were in a little bit of a competition. They wanted to find out who the best technician was. And I believe we are going to find out here tonight. But the question is that wrestling ring going to affect how either man performs here tonight? Because you've got to think, Ben Jenkins, he's not stepped in the wrestling ring all that much. But Isaiah West has that sort of advantage going in, and I totally forgot to mention, I don't want to try and rain on Isaiah West's parade right now, but Ben Jenkins selected for the Cruiserweight Invitational, hopefully coming in like a week's time. But surely this would be a massive win for him heading into that. But Isaiah West making his way down to the ring, he is looking fired up here tonight. First matchup in Academy history. It is your opportunity to make a name for yourself here tonight. And surely both of these two men are going to look to make an impact. I don't know. I'm going to have to look and see if or not one of these two are going to be involved in something that Byron told me about. But something tells me that these two are about to tear the house down. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up to start off this matchup. Isaiah West with the strength and the size. Oh wait, Ben Jenkins able to push him onto the ropes. Doesn't quite capitalize with something, but hits a kick. And now look at this. Nice little dragon screw. Gonna try and continue the pace. What on earth is Ben Jenkins looking for now? Looking to show off his strength with a nice suplex. Coming in. It's Ben Jenkins now. I don't know what he's looking for. Trying to keep the pace going at his style. Nice little dragon screw once again. And now dragging him towards the ropes in that ring. And now he's looking for a little gator roll, like a little wrestling roll, takedown type maneuver. As right now, Isaiah West looking like he's being outclassed by Ben Jenkins here, but who knows? Oh, big time shot there from Jenkins. Oh, but Isaiah West rolls through, he's taunting. Jenkins saying hit him, there's a kick. Oh, and a slap, the disrespect coming in. Turns him around, and now looking for something big, the back suplex coming in. To the corner goes Benkins, gets caught, powerbomb position. What's he looking for? The buckle bomb. What a shot there from Isaiah West. Big shot being thrown. And now look at this, the shot's being thrown as the suplex, trying to go for it, but Ben Jenkins able to find his way free. And an inverted DDT. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see how many actual professional wrestling moves they use. Look at this. Belly to belly into the ring. That's the strength of Ben Jenkins here. But as I was saying, you know, you gotta think, how many actual wrestling maneuvers are these two gonna use? A nice little crucifix pin. 1, 2, not enough. Oh! I don't know if that was Jenkins' way of trying to talk to the ref, but... Oh, and now look at this. Single leg Boston Crab. The fans firing up as they are trying to get Isaiah West, trying to give him some motivation to crawl to the ropes, and I believe he's there as Jenkins forced to break the hold. But now, stare down, big shot. Looking for something, boot there from Isaiah. Turns him around. Well, doesn't turn him around. Oh my god, what a throw. Doesn't even go down with him. And now, what is he looking for? The power bomb to Jenkins. Power bomb from Ben Jenkins is what he looking to do in the corner. Oh, there's the spear in the gut. And a Northern Light suplex. The referee currently down. We know that's not Al Davis. I believe that's our stand-in referee. I've forgotten his name. I'll have to catch his name at some point. Oh, what a cross body from Isaiah West, though. Oh, and now Ben Jenkins. Big shots coming in. What is he looking to do? Catches him. And now might be thinking a little guillotine on the ropes. Ben Jenkins looking to continue the control of this matchup. Off the ropes goes Isaiah, the duck under, the leap over, and now catches him with the hip toss. Big time elbow drop as well. Ben Jenkins has got to keep on the prowl. He's got to keep going with that move. He's got to just keep going with the momentum that he's got here. Continue to wear down Isaiah West and potentially walk away with the win. But oh, he gets caught with the forearm. Oh, and now the strikes coming in from Isaiah West. Perhaps a little bit of frustration setting within this guy. Because now what is he looking for? Big shot. Oh, there's a headbutt. Now look at this. These two staring each other down. Oh, went for the German. But gets caught. And now there's the lift up. What is Isaiah West looking for? The crowd are going nuts. F5. Go into the cover. Oh, but he's in the ropes. Crowd were on their feet for a moment before finding out that Jenkins was in the ropes, and there's a power bomb. What a matchup this has been to kick off the show. What a headbutt. Oh, but now Jenkins. Oh, taunted at the wrong time. Gets caught with another shot, though. Oh, but now Jenkins with a counter as a clothesline. There's another one. And now he ducks under, and there's a leaping clothesline from Ben Jenkins. And now he's got him with one. There's a German. Carries it on. There's another. And looking for the trifecta of suplexes. The three Germans, often referred to as Suplex City, but he's locking in an ankle lock. And is it going to happen? Is this going to go down? Are we about to see a submission victory for Ben Jenkins? Isaiah West holding on for dear life, nowhere to go despite having the size and the strength advantage. The wear down process from Ben Jenkins looking like it's too much. The crowd trying to cheer him on, but he's forced to tap. What a matchup, what a way to kick off the Academy as Ben Jenkins gets the win here tonight via submission with the ankle lock. And the question is, what does the future hold for Ben Jenkins? Of course, being selected by Byron to represent CEW in the Cruiserweight Invitational, hopefully coming your way at the end of August, at least the first round. But Ben Jenkins stands tall. What does the future hold for this kid? We will have to find out. Let's wait, hold on, what's happening? What's happening now? Oh, okay. Speaking of the Cruiserweight Invitational, here comes another man being selected from the Academy to represent CEW. It's Doran Lowe. And it looks like he might be about to scope out one of his potential opponents in that Cruiserweight Invitational. Of course, a cross-branded, a cross-company event. More details to come when the Cruiserweight Invitational comes your way. But Doran Lowe, he looks ready here tonight. But what is he doing out here after Ben Jenkins picking up a massive win? I don't know, honestly. But all we know is that when these two are a part of the Cruiserweight Invitational, and after seeing what Ben Jenkins can bring to the table, I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Jenkins could walk away with the win in the Cruiserweight Invitational, but that's not the most important thing right now. The most important thing is actually, well, what is Doran doing out here? What's he doing? I guess we're about to find out. Both men in the ring. Jenkins telling them to bring it. Doran saying you're going down. Is this potentially a little foreshadowing for the Cruiserweight Invitational? These two staring each other down. Oh, wait. Oh, there's the STO on the reverse STO. Doran Lowe with a little hit and run. Little hit and run action there from Doran Lowe as we move on. Well, what an opening contest that was. I can't quite figure out why Doran Lowe decided to attack Ben Jenkins. I guess something to do with the Cruiserweight Invitational. But moving swiftly on, we are moving on to our second matchup of the night as Nola Fleming takes on Alyssa Ross for the Women's Academy Championship. And before we move on to that, I have one little announcement to make. Byron has told me to make this official. Starting next episode of the Academy, there will be an 8-man tournament and an 8-woman tournament where it will be the top 8 promo scorers, or at least the top 7, and the losers of tonight's Academy Championship matches competing in an 8-person tournament where the winner will be crowned the #1 contender for the Academy Championship at a later date. But let's not continue this. Let's not waste any more time. Let's roll right in with our second matchup of the night. And here we go with the second matchup of tonight's show. And it is for the Women's Academy Championship, as making her way down to the ring first. It is Alyssa Ross. Now, she had a pretty good showing in the promo battle. Question is, will it add up to a good performance in the ring? This is what we're about to see from this. Is there going to be good performances in the ring as well as good performances on the mic? That is what it appears that CEW is looking for in talent. And we're going to see whether or not Alyssa Ross has that here tonight. Can she capture the Academy Championship and make history as the first Women's Academy Champion here tonight? We are going to find out. I'm going to find out same time as you. This is going to be very, very interesting. I don't know if we're doing polls for this. I don't even know if we're premiering this. I don't know. Byron tells me nothing. Quite interesting, but also annoying at the same time, as making her way down to the ring, it is Nola Fleming, who also did very well in the promo competition. Of course, she made it to the top 2. But the question is, once again, can she deliver in the ring? This is where things get very interesting, because we are going to see these two compete in the ring for the first time. I get to see it the same time as you, like I said, so we're going to see. Can these two deliver in the ring? Or are they just one-trick ponies when it comes to their mic skills? We're going to find out here tonight. And, well, I guess we'll have to find out. I'm just stalling for time, you can tell. Who do you think's going to win if there is a poll, if we're premiering? If not, just think of who you think's going to win. Will it be Nola Fleming? Will it be Alyssa Ross? We are about to find out. Let me just grab a quick swig of water. So apologies if I sound a little quieter for the next couple seconds. course, our stand-in referee holding the belt up. Here we go. And immediately Nola Fleming going outside. Oh, trying to bait Alyssa Ross. Back into the ring. Oh, and there's a forearm. Oh, but Nola Fleming responds with a shoulder and sweeps the leg and leaves the ring. I wonder what strategy she's employing here. Oh, went for the leg, picked at the ankle, and now going to use that to her advantage. What a back suplex there. Oh, but gets caught dragging screw there from Alyssa Ross. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of moves they use to put each other away. Now, what is Alyssa Ross thinking? Ducks under, leaps over, look at the agility, and oh, what a nice arm drag there. But Nola Fleming with a forearm, stomping away. Oh, and now nice drop kick there from Alyssa Ross. Oh, but it's now Nola Fleming's turn. Crucifix going into a cover. Oh, and he gets a 2 off the crucifix, but this early on in the matchup, that's pretty impressive. Oh, and the drop kick to the skull there. So now look at this. Into the corner. Oh, look at the knees coming into play here from Nola Fleming, who's now looking for something. What's she looking to do? Hurricanrana. Nice little Hurricanrana. There's a leg drop as well. Let's now look at this. Nola Fleming in control of this matchup early on. Oh, went for the splash. Didn't get it though. As well as Alyssa Ross doing, stalking the prey. And now, looking for it. Lifts her up. There's the suplex. Suplex came in, and now it's Alyssa Ross's turn to get some goal, but there's a chop. Oh, and there's the taunt. Forearm from Alyssa Ross. She taunts, oh, gets hit with a shot at the back. Nola Fleming telling her to bring it. These two taunting away, and now, what a maneuver there from Nola Fleming. Big elbow drop as well. Oh, armbar locked in. Armbar locked in. Center of the ring, nowhere for Alyssa Ross to go. She could be stuck in this, we don't know. It's Alyssa Ross trying to find her way free. Able to find a little bit of a separation, able to break out. And there's some shots coming in. But what damage has been done to the arm there? Crucifix doesn't go for the cover though. And instead, Nola Fleming forced to roll to the apron. And now what's she looking for? Oh, nice shoulder tackle. Rolls through into a roll-up, a sunset flip. No, still not enough to put Alyssa Ross down though. Oh, but Alyssa Ross rolls through. And now, oh wait, the fatigue setting into this matchup already. Could be the fact that these two aren't necessarily used to wrestling in a ring. Who knows? Of course, neither of these two having a whole lot of experience. They have experience to their names, but not a lot. And now look at this. Big slam there from Alyssa Ross. What else is she looking for? Oh, went for something, get caught, got caught. The kick to the gut, and there's a super kick. Super kick came in from Nola Fleming, who's now sending Alyssa Ross back into the ring. What is she looking to do? Oh, combination, back elbow, kick to the... Oh, what a combo! Into a cover. Oh, but a kick out right at the last second. Perhaps the fans were expecting it. They weren't as animated as I was expecting, but... Wait, what's happening now? Oh, there's a super kick. Not sure why. Have we just got trainees everywhere? Like trainees in production, trainees on the refs. Oh, nice suplex though from Nola Fleming. Is now going into that corner. What is she looking to do here? Lining up a shot. I don't know what she's going for. Oh, we're looking for a big-time punch of some sort. Oh, but it gets countered into a forearm. And now Alyssa Ross lifting up. Nola Fleming, the crowd are on their feet. What a slam. Into a cover. Oh, but she's in the ropes. Nola Fleming in the ropes. And now went for a shot. Didn't get it. Nola Fleming taunting to the crowd. Alyssa Ross in the corner gets caught with something. I don't think Nola Fleming quite knew what she was going for there. But now gets set on the rope. Oh my god, what a backflip. Now going for something. Gets caught with the clothesline there. It's now Alyssa Ross. Now she's firing away, taunting away. Oh, rolls through. And now what a clothesline. Fans firing up here. Oh, there's a face buster from Nola Fleming, who's instantly taking this to the corner. Lining up the shot. There it is. Oh my god, what a punch. What a shot there. 1, 2, and it's over. Nola Fleming has become the first Women's Academy champion in history. No one can take that away from her, but more importantly, we now know that Alyssa Ross will be in the Women's #1 Contender Tournament, which I'm being told by Byron, which I'm going to have to bring up in a second. And I'll discuss it in a second. Congrats to Nola Fleming. I'm going to wait till it cuts back to me. Hold up. So basically what's happening is we now know the 8 participants, or at least so I thought, the 8 participants for the Women's #1 Contender Tournament. However, because there is 10 women on the roster, and Byron didn't want to have to make the executive decision of having to cut someone, he has decided that the final spot will be contested by having the lowest 2 scoring promos, that being Senko Martinez and Kira Kaharu, fight for the final spot. But now we move on to our main event of the evening. I know this has been very fast paced, but just bear with me, it's our first time running an Academy show, so we're still working stuff out. It will be Aldrich Jax taking on Jason Campos in our main event for the Academy Championship. Here we go. No more delaying, no more dilly-dallying as it's usually mentioned. Let's just roll right in to our main event. It is main event time, and making his way down to the ring first, it is one of the challengers. It is Aldrich Jax. Now, fun little factoid, because we never actually revealed the scores to the general public, but I have the scoops. Sometimes I'm not told everything, sometimes I know everything. And this is one of the things where I knew all of the scores. Aldrich Jax and Jason Campos both scored 20 out of 20. They delivered what Byron considered the perfect promo, given that, these two couldn't be any more different. Aldrich Jax, a wrestling veteran. He's been in the business for 7 years. He's been honing his craft all over the independent scene, mostly the British independent scene, places like English Pro Wrestling, just all of those places. And then you look at his opponent. You look at the man he's staring down, the man who is making his way to the ring right now, Jason Campos, a man who has been in UFC on and off for 17 years. A man who many would describe as a cold-blooded killer inside of the octagon, and a man who I think Aldrich Jax is heavily underestimating when facing here tonight in the form of Jason Campos. A man who Byron has considered a guy who he would put on the par of Braxton Myers if Jason Campos had a little bit more in-ring experience. That is where we're at with a guy like Jason Campos. And something tells me this main event is going to be something to watch. I don't know how this is going to go after we have a wrestling veteran versus a man who's literally having their first professional wrestling match here tonight. But I feel like this is going to be a spectacle again if we're doing a premiere, which I'm pretty certain we're going to be doing. Leave your predictions in the poll. There will probably be a poll. Go check it out. Vote for who you think's going to win. Is it going to be Aldrich Jax or is it going to be Jason Campos? Will it be experience or will it be brutality? We are going to find out here tonight. That Academy Championship being held up high, of course. You know, we're not having different title designs for men or women. We think, you know, it's just a sentiment of the belts. Here we go though, main event time. Here's the stare down. Aldrich telling him to bring it. Jason telling Aldrich to bring a shot. Collar and elbow tie up. Pushed away though. And sent over the top rope immediately. Jason Campos wasting no time. The referee making the count. But shot to the gut there. As Aldrich Jax now throwing shots. Referee at 3. Jason Campos telling him to bring more strikes, and he does. Oh my god, but he just tossed it out. Thrown back into the ring, the referee was at 4. Now Aldrich Jax, what's he doing? He's just staring down. Jason Campos, who is slowly getting back up to his feet. Went for a neck breaker, but Jason Campos saw it coming, and I don't know what he's looking for now. Kick to the back. And, a shot to the skull. Here is where Jason Campos is really going to start doing damages. Oh my god, what a takedown. He's not really going to show a lot of wrestling prowess. Kick out of 1. He's not going to be showing wrestling prowess in this matchup. Don't expect him to start hitting moves that you would see like the technical wrestlers hit. He's going to be hitting moves that do damage. Aldrich went for a spear, but just gets tossed out of the way to the side. He's telling him to bring it again. Going for the spear, but gets thrown again. Goes for it again, but just gets thrown to one side. Aldrich so able to pick the leg. Now he's just throwing everything he can. Going for something, there's an elbow to the skull. I don't think you should be going strike for strike with a guy like Jason Campos. But nice suplex, floating into a cover. A kick out of 1. A kick out of 1. Now these two firing up. Aldrich tell them to bring, oh my god, look at this. Jesus Christ, what a maneuver, set of maneuvers there. From Jason Campos, who is now just going to start wearing this man down. Aldrich Jax struggling. Man, he's really going for those legs. It's because he knows that Aldrich wants to hit that spear. So he is going to try and take the legs out as much as he can. Wait, middle rope? What on earth is Jason Campos looking for? Are we going to see something here from this guy? Went for a DDT perhaps, but didn't get it. Gets caught with a blockbuster there. And now off the ropes. He's still going off the ropes, and there's a stomp. And there's an elbow drop. Aldrich Jax now on the second rope. I don't know what he's looking for. Might be taking too much time to taunt here. He didn't quite get the height that he wanted to get there. Still did the damage though. But now. What a knee! What a knee there from Jason Campos. Campos proving he's a beast in this ring. What a knee drop. As right now it looks like Aldrich Jax is really struggling here in this matchup. Off the ropes, ducks under, leaps over. Look at the athleticism of this guy. Back elbow. My god, he's swinging. I don't think you really want to see this man swinging. Wait. On the apron though. Aldrich Jax looking to use this as an opportunity. The neck breaker coming in. The man has destined written on his singlet. He feels as though he's destined to do this. There's the spear coming in. Oh my god, a kick out of 1. Are you serious right now? This man kicked out of 1 from the spear. But there's a chop. Another chop. Aldrich Jax just bringing the chops to the dance. Now what's he looking for? Oh, a little rope-assisted suplex. I really doubt Campos has ever taken one of those in his life. But if he hasn't, well, you have now. Oh, throat chop. No way. Now what's... Oh, on the back. Couldn't quite figure out what he was going for there, but... Oh, what on earth? Lifting him up. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a power slam, but he went for the backbreaker instead. Really targeting that back. Oh my god. Campos really showing that he has that wrestling prowess in him, it seems. Right, I think only time will tell us. Oh my god, what a clothesline. And now off the ropes. Oh, with a spear. Now has him center of the ring. What's he looking for? The back suplex. He's doing really well in this ring. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Here come the strikes. Bringing the pain here. Look at this. Repeated shots to the forehead. Right to the skull. Dear God. Referee being forced to check on him. Jason Campos. Locking in a submission. He's forced to tap immediately. Jason Campos made him tap out in seconds. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting him to bring that much ferocity to the dance instantly. There we go, that was a spear, but Aldrich Jax just couldn't get anything going in that match. My god. Jason Campos making history in his first match, mind you. In his first ever professional wrestling match. He just beat a 7-year veteran into submission. I mean, this is all we have time for today. If I was someone in that #1 contender tournament, I would very much be questioning my chances of being able to defeat Jason Campos. But that's all we have time for today. I've been your commentator Byron. Thank you all for watching the show, and we will see you all when the doors open next.